Hi guys, welcome to another beer review. As you can hear in the background, I've got the one of the UK beer tubers chats playing, mainly because I wanted to do a beer review and open up a beer while the chat is going on, so I've muted and stuff. But yeah, hopefully that sound doesn't interfere. But I wanted to open this beer because I'm really in the mood to drink it, and this was sent to me by Dean over at Dean's Beer Reviews. He sent me a little box of beers. Massive thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, Dean's link is down below. So today we're going over to the Thornbridge Brewery, and this is a bottle of the Eldon, which is a bourbon oak imperial stout, coming in at 8%. Now, the only other Thornbridge beer that I've had was the Jaipur, and I thought that was a pretty okay craft IPA, pretty standard by all accounts, but still a very, very enjoyable beer. And yeah, he sent me a couple of Thornbridge's like higher ABV beers, and yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Eldon. So yeah, let's get the beer opened and see what we get. Not too much in terms of can and smoke there. There's the Thornbridge crown, very nice indeed. Whoops, now I dropped my glass. Let's give it a little bit of a pour. God, look at that, that's gluggy. So, beer in a glass, and that is, I think that's bordering on jet black, to be honest. If I hold it up to the light, it just seems to blank out the whole light completely. But yeah, that's a very dark, dark beer, and it's almost got like a little tiny bit of like almost very, very tiny bit of a maybe a like light purple hue to the head there, but it's predominantly brown. Could just be the light or the reflection of something in here that's giving that impression. But yeah, a very dark beer indeed. And yeah, beer poured with about one finger's worth of, let's say, a mocha coloured head or a light mocha. Anyway, let's see what we get on the aroma. I do get a slight bourbon sort of aroma there. And I do get sort of like figs, currants, dates, that sort of thing. Those like really absorbent, like forest fruits. A gentle sort of milk chocolate aroma. A little bit of caramel. It's almost got like a sort of like a wet cake mix aroma to it. But yeah, definitely getting sort of like these berry cherry sort of fruits, like sultanas, maybe even a hint of cranberry in there. And now that I'm smelling it, there's a very slight, like woody, smoky sort of aroma. Ah, it smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, and cheers to you, Dean, my friend. Ooh. I was actually talking about bourbon aged, bourbon oak and bourbon barrel aged beers, where sometimes the bourbon character can come in a bit too harsh and completely override the beer, where all you can taste is if you've taken a drab of like a Jack Daniels or something like that. But this is definitely there. But it mixes in with this really nice sort of licoricey dandelion and burdock sort of flavour. 8%, you're not really getting that at all. It's nice, rich and indulgent. It's got sort of like cocoa powder sort of flavours there in terms of a chocolatey character. But yeah, really quite a subtle beer, to be honest. Nicely balanced, not too harsh in any way. Very, very drinkable for what it is. And yeah, a very high quality beer indeed. And actually, as I'm drinking it now, I'm getting some like sort of cranberry, deep, intense red hues in that beer. So I don't think it is a jet black beer, but you can never tell with lighting like this. But yeah, for an 8% oak aged imperial stout, ridiculously drinkable. Hint of like a coffee bitterness in there as well. And it's just